Before man find you, find God and find yourself. The place of knowing God and knowing yourself before making a marital decision is very important. Hello everyone, welcome to the Woman Beauty channel where wholeness define beauty. It's such a delight to have you here once again. I'm super excited to announce to you that we'll be starting a series, 5 things you need to know as a single lady looking for an ideal partner. Let's dive right into it. First thing first, you need to know God and you need to know yourself. The scripture says that he that findeth a wife finds good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. Another scripture also says that a prudent wife comes from the Lord. Before man find you, find God and find yourself. The place of knowing God and knowing yourself before making a marital decision is very important. Your relationship with God is the foundation upon which every area of your life is being built. You cannot go far without knowing God. There's no life without knowing God. They used to use this analogy that you cannot use a thing without consulting the manufacturer first. And God is our creator. He knows us better than we do. Relationship with God is very important, even as a single lady into your journey as a wife and as a mother. You must take your time while you are still single to build that fellowship, intimacy with God. That is when you have the luxury of the time. So you need to manage your single time so well by investing your time in knowing God, building a solid relationship with Him. Now to the knowing of yourself. You cannot know yourself until you have known God. How well do you know yourself? You need to know yourself in the sense of who God has called you to be. Who are you? What's your purpose? What's your vision? What's your assignment? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What do you want to do? How do you see yourself? What's your future like? What's your greatest ambition? What's your vision in the next 10, 15, 20 years? Who do you see yourself to be? These are questions that you should ask yourself and make sure that you find answers to this question while you are still single. When you find God, you find your purpose. When you find God, you find your vision. When you find God, you find your calling. When you find God, you find your assignment. Every one of us is created with a purpose. Every one of us is created with a seed. Yes, you have a seed inside of you. You have something to offer to the world. So you must take your time to know that thing that you have to offer to the world before man find you. When you are fully aware of yourself, when you really know who you are, when you know how mature you are, when you know your strengths, your weaknesses, all those questions that I asked earlier, it helps you to streamline your choices of men. You know who can fit you. You know what fits you. When you know who you are, you know what you want. The common example that we always use for people, currently I know my shoe size. If I'm going to market to buy shoes, no matter how beautiful size 34 may look like, I won't buy it because it won't size me. And no matter how beautiful size 40 will look like, I won't buy it because it won't size me, it won't fit me. So there's a particular size of shoes that fits me. Definitely there's a particular kind of man that suits your vision, suits your purpose, suits your calling, suits who you are. There's a particular kind of man that can manage your weaknesses. There's a particular kind of man that can manage your strength. There's a particular kind of man that can manage your emotions. There's a particular kind of man that can manage the level of your maturity. Not every man can marry a career woman. Not every man can marry a businesswoman. Not every man can marry a ministry gift. So you need to know what fits you. You need to know the kind of man that fits into your purpose. You need to know the kind of man that fits into your calling. These are things that you should invest yourself in while you are still single, waiting for the ideal partner. So how well do you know yourself? In summary, the most important question you must ask yourself as a single lady, and then make sure that you find answers to them. Number one, who are you? Where are you going to, and where are you in your journey of life? Thank you so much for joining. We will see in the next series. Till then, do it to like, comment, share to your friends and family. See you soon.